Hello, hello, everyone. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Oh my goodness, we are so fired up and so excited to be having this conversation with you this evening. Please make sure you share this link with as many people as possible because tonight, Brian, I want to have a conversation. And this conversation is going to be for my people who are trying to figure out what to do, where to go. 2026 is right around the corner, and you're probably trying to figure out some different things, Sharice, that you could do with your life, Chelsea. And I want to have a conversation with you today, Lakia, on how me having a conversation led me to over six figures over the last 120 days, drastically being able to change my life, not just my zip code, but be able to change my friends, be able to change so many different things, Shamika. And it all came from this amazing company by the name of Pharmacy, Susan. And again, my name is Sheila Monique. And tonight we're going to have a conversation about, me, a woman who used to sit at a cubicle for 8.5 years trying to figure life out. And for so many times, Nikki, I thought I had it. So times, Miss Juliet, I thought I finally found something that would work for me. Well, thank God, TK, we found a company by the name of Pharmacy. And tonight, we're just going to have a conversation. If you don't mind sharing this call, because we have another call coming up in literally 25 minutes. So I'm going to go through this conversation with you tonight. But I want you to understand something. This conversation is to keep it simple. And what do I mean by that? When we're going to have this conversation tonight, guys, it is not about anything complex. This is a very simple business that people all over the world are making so much money from, Raquel. So much money from by doing their everyday things. People all over the world are realizing that there are like-minded individuals just like them that want to be able to take their life to the next level. And I'm excited to have this conversation with you. So again, my name is Sheila Monique, Miss Carla. I have been in this company for a little bit over 120 days. I'm going to share my story as we have a conversation, Coach Erica. And the reason why is because so many people need this. So many people right now are driving around in their car with a spare tire for that just in case, Deanna, that just in case something happens 3 o'clock in the morning where you're trying to figure out how are you going to keep going. Here with Pharmacy, we share and show with you how you can have a just in case income. And that's very exciting to us, Coach Mel. So again, thank you so much for your time. You are actually looking at a woman who used to be, I used to work 9 to 5. So I used to work at a number one pharmaceutical company in the world by the name of McKesson. I was one of their top sales leaders in that company for 8.5 years. And during that time, I made this company millions and millions of dollars. And it wasn't a bad thing. The company did what it was supposed to do. Mel, it helped me to be able to pay my bills and to kind of keep me afloat. So I'm also a woman, Lakia, who understands about already making six figures, but realizing that $88,333 a month isn't enough to be able to give you all the things that you want to be able to do and to be able to give you the things that you need to do in life. So again, this conversation is not just for somebody who works a full-time job, but this is also for somebody who says, you know what, I want to figure out how I can get my mojo back. I want to figure out, Aaliyah, how I can get more income. I want to figure out how I can get around other like-minded individuals that think just like me, Crystal, who are ready to take their lives to another level, just like me, Lakia. And tonight, when we have this conversation, all that I ask is that you keep an open mind. That's it. That's all that I ask. Because whether you are like Miss Juliet and you are in your early 60s, or you're like myself and you're in your early 40s, or you're like Manaya Cantu who's in your early 20s, it doesn't matter what your age is. We're just asking, what is your desire for change and growth in your life? And if you have a desire for change and growth, Brittany, then this is a conversation that is not going to waste your time. So let's get right into it. So the first thing that you're going to see is posting for profits. And you're probably going to be like, what does that even mean? Like, I want to talk to us tonight on a business level because every single day there are people all over the world that we're spending our money with. Guys, I just moved into my beautiful new condo here in Miami, Florida, and guess what happened? People from my team, guess what they're doing? They're sending me different items for me to be able to have in my apartment. Well, guess what? That's still a business transaction. I want you guys to write in the comments business. See, every single day we are doing business, whether we realize it or not. We are all business owners and we're attracting other people. Some of us do it through lip gloss. Some of us do it through makeup. Some of us do it through our skincare. Some people, oh my gosh, I love where you got your hair done at. But Tonette, when was the last time your hairdresser said, hey, every person you send to me, I'm going to actually give you a percentage of your money back. I see CEO Sean on here. How about every time somebody gets their haircut at the barbershop and you invited them to my barbershop, I'm going to give you a percentage back. Well, that really doesn't happen. And then I found a place, Miss Wood, where that could happen in what's called pharmacy. And let me explain to you what I mean, right? So people all over the world know that there are products that we need to be able to kind of help us keep going through this thing called life, right? Well, this is one of the products that I want to share with you. I am a person who I don't sleep really well, okay? Like my mind is always on go. I'm always trying to figure out how this could get better, how this could get better. My brain doesn't really slow down that much. So I needed a product, Tony, to help me to be able to go to sleep. That's it. Like that was my area where I knew that I needed some help in. Well, when I found this Restore product, I did what naturally happens, Ellen, and I started to talk about a product that helped me sleep. And I'm talking about all of our entrepreneurs. I'm talking about all of our guests on here that maybe you're somebody like me who your mind is always on go. Your mind is always on go. You kind of have a little trouble sleeping because there's always got to think about this and got to think about that and got to think about this and got to think about that. So it takes you a little bit of time to fall asleep. Well, I was able to use this Restore product that helps me sleep. I put 2 scoops of it into any water. You can have it warm, you can have it cold. It's totally up to you. And guess what? It helps me to be able to sleep, Lakia. Well, because I'm so excited about this product, because I experienced the product for myself, I started to tell people about it. There are people through my social media page that's telling me all kind of stuff like, man, I always had trouble sleeping, and I was taking this to help me sleep, and I was taking that to help me sleep. But I didn't know that there was a product like Restore out there in the world. Well, guess what, Aaliyah? Every time somebody purchased this Restore product from me, if they went to my website, Brittany, I received a 50% commission. Let me explain to you what that means. That means I did not pack this. I did not ship it. I was not the customer service. I was the person who experienced the product and shared my experience. From me sharing my experience, people purchased the product, and I received a 50% commission on just this one product. Now, if I could be honest with you, we have a plethora of products. Okay. We have over 500 products in our product line. So if you're somebody that's saying, well, I have really great sleep, but I really need some energy in the morning. I have really great energy, but I really need some help with my skincare. I have really great skincare, but I really do shampoo my hair every day. I've been hearing you talk about that you can brush your teeth and get paid for it. I've been hearing you talk about the lip glosses. I've been hearing you talk about all the different product lines because, again, like someone just wrote, we have over 500 products in our product line. So when we're having this conversation with you, your thing may not be sleep, but whatever your thing is, I promise you that we have a product to connect to that. And as long as you understand that you have a product that you can promote and you can sell, and there's a company by the name of Pharmacy that is going to pay you 50% commission for every one of these products. Like, guys, I'm talking about beauty, over a $10 trillion profession, okay? I'm talking about everybody knows that everybody wants great skin, but everybody also wants great community. Can I tell you, we just came off an amazing weekend. I'm still like so fired up and so excited about an amazing weekend that we had for all the people that qualified to be able to come to a like-minded event where people who work their business got together to figure out how they're going to take their business to the next level over the next 90 days. And I want you to also know here in pharmacy, we don't just sell products. Yes, we have over 500 products in our product line. Yes, Coach Erica, you can make 50% commission per product that you sell, but you can also get a community of like-minded individuals. You can also grow here. You can also challenge yourself here to go to the next level. See, when I was working at my job by the name of McKesson, okay, that I worked at for 8.5 years, I felt like I needed something else, Coach Erica. I felt like I needed some more purpose, Lakia. I wanted to do more. Like, yes, I was still robbing Peter a little bit to pay Paul, and I was still going to the job every single week, Miss Val, but I wanted something more for my life. I knew that there had to be more than just me going to work and paying bills. I wanted something more, and I found it with pharmacy, guys. I've been able to find my financial freedom here, Brittany, and let me explain to you what I mean. See, I'm the type of person, Danita, that whether it comes with some incentives or not, I want more for my life, so I'm going to do the work that it takes, Lynette. Well, let me explain to you. Pharmacy, Miss Sonia, says things like this. If you work hard and you do what it takes to be able to get to the next level in your life, this company is also going to give you what's called trip incentives. Oh my gosh, Vanessa Bronze for the second time. Congratulations. But guess what? When you are hitting these qualifications in this company from doing what we're going to do anyway, they're going to give you trips. not one trip, but 5 trips a year. Now we're learning that there's even more trips that the company has. Who wouldn't like an all exclusive paid trip to Miami? Who wouldn't like an all exclusive paid trip to Turkey? Who wouldn't like an all expensive paid trip to Europe? Who wouldn't want an all expensive paid trip to the Maldives? There's so sorry. There are so many people all over the world that want these opportunities, that want to be able to travel. Well, guess what? You can now travel with pharmacy. Guys, not only do they pay you for our travel, but guess what else they do? They also pay us in cash bonuses. My gosh, Sharice, can I tell you, I picked up a check for over $86,000, but my bonuses, look here, were over $43,000 in my first 90 days. I'm currently on track to in February to pick up another $50,000 cash bonus, guys. And again, I used to sit at a cubicle. I used to, can somebody please call Coach Stormy? I used to sit at a cubicle every single day trying to figure my life out. I used to say, maybe this could happen for me, or maybe I can change, or maybe I could shift. Well, I didn't know that a company by the name of pharmacy existed. I didn't know that a company by the name of pharmacy that was around for 75 years. And the last 15 years, this company decided to get into the network marketing profession, Jamie. See, tonight I want to talk to the person that's trying to figure out if this is what they should do or if that is what they should do. I want you to understand something. You're going to do these things that we're talking about anyway. You're going to brush your teeth anyway. You're going to wash your face anyway. You're going to do it anyway. So why not just get paid for it? Why not connect to a community of like-minded individuals who are traveling all over the world together, who are making money all over the world together? And oh my gosh, Tangina, I forgot to tell you. Not only does this company give us travel trips, incentive trips, not only does this company give cash bonuses, but this company also gives us monthly card bonuses. Hold on. Wait a minute, Vanessa. You're telling me for me doing what I was going to do anyway, Lakia. See, this is the part, Valencia, that I need us to really understand tonight. We're gonna do it anyway. So why not learn and be in a place where we can learn how to take it to the next level? May not happen for you in your first 90 days. What if it takes you 1 year? What if you're like a young lady by the name of Jackie and 14 months into this profession, you can tell people that you're making over 6 figures a month with this opportunity? Maybe you're somebody like Dr. Stormy Nicole Wellington, who's made over $500,000 in her first 90 days in this company. Maybe you're somebody like a Vanessa who's going to get on this thing and learn and understand, and then all of a sudden it's going to click for you, and now you become unstoppable. Now you become more than what you ever thought you could become because you might have stopped dreaming. See, I don't know about you, but again, I used to work for a #1 pharmaceutical company in the world by the name of McKesson, guys. So why do I say this to you? Because I forgot how to dream for me. Yep, I did. I did. I forgot how to dream for me. I knew how to come into my company and hit my company goals, Tangina. I knew how to hit what my company needed me to do. I knew how to do what my manager needed me to do. But I forgot how to dream for me because sometimes life reminds you that dreaming is for other people. Well, this company lets all of us know that pharmacy is a dream. It is a dream come true. It is a financial dream come true. It is a community dream come true. Guys, all you have to do to join us in business is literally, it's going to sound like the smallest thing in the world. You're going to be like, there's no way this company is giving you monthly car bonuses starting at $350, going all the way up to $700 a month. There's no way that you can join this company right now for $6. There's no way that you could join this company for $6 with this one product right here by the name of apple cider vinegar gummies. You're telling me that I can join this company. I have the opportunity for 90 days later to make, matter of fact, y'all drop it in the comments how much money you made in your first 90 days. Maybe you're somebody who got your $1,000 bonus check. Maybe you're somebody that got your $2,000 bonus check, your $4,000 bonus check, your $8,000 bonus check, your $10,000 bonus check, your $25,000 bonus check, your $50,000 bonus check, your $100,000 bonus check. See, I want everybody to look at the numbers and look at the people. It's not just me. This is such a mission that we are on to help so many people all over the world realize that they can take back their buying power. See, no more do you have to take your products and go spend it in somebody else's place and not get anything back. Because I want you to understand, when you buy your toothpaste, you make money back. When you buy your body wash, you make money back. When you buy your nutritional products, you make money back. When you buy your lip gloss, when you buy your cosmetics, you make money back. It is time to get your power back. And pharmacy is giving us the ability to regain our power. Pharmacy is giving us the ability to dream again. See, I'm not sure who sent you to this call. Maybe it was Coach Arica. Maybe it was Coach Vanessa. Maybe it was Coach Tangina. But somebody said, you got to hear how these people are changing people's lives all over the world. And if they could do it, there's no reason in the world why we can't do it, Miss Juliet. So that's why we're having this conversation, because what we're doing is powerful. What we're doing is we are literally creating history as we know it. See, before 1,000 Families Rich came into pharmacy, we weren't here. We weren't here. And what do I mean when I say we? An African American team wasn't even recognized. We weren't here. Nobody came and dominated this profession. But guess what? Not only have we been dominating this profession, but we're now what's called on a wall. And the person who introduced you to this call, they can explain to you how powerful that is. See, once I heard that Avon became a billion-dollar company when African American women came in it, that excited me. That ignited me, because I know for a fact my friends are going to wear lip gloss to the day they go away. My friends are going to brush their teeth. People outside that don't even know yet, they're going to want to smell good. They're going to want to feel good, and they're going to want to make additional income. So if your thing is additional income, we welcome you. If your thing is community, we welcome you. If your thing is trips and traveling, we welcome you. If your thing is show you the money, we welcome you, because in this community of 1,000 Families Rich connected with the freedom of pharmacy, everything you want is here. See, not only do we be able to make 50% commission, Tamika, but we purchase the products for 50% wholesale pricing. That's right. You can buy these products at wholesale and you can flip them on your own retail. It doesn't even have to be on your website, Aaliyah. You can have these products at your desk when you're working. You can have these products at an event. You can have these products on your social media. You can have these products on TikTok. Guys, I'm saying this to you and I'm talking to you so much with so much passion, because I don't want you to miss it, because I don't want you to have stinking thinking and think that this is not for you. This is a place where so many people are getting freedom. So many people are reconnecting themselves to what is going to be happening in the future, because they understand that the future is now. So whether you're somebody that's saying, you know what, this makes sense, I'm gonna do it anyway. Let me lock arms with this system of 1,000 Families Rich. Let me understand that I do not have to do this alone. Yes, you're your own business owner, but you do not have to do this alone, Ms. Turner. You can come into our community. We have trainings every single Monday through Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to teach you the skills that you need to be successful in this business. We have an opportunity call, which is just like you're on right now. I want you to understand something. Exactly, Melissa. My brother is in this business. He is a bronze director in this business. He's about to be going to Turkey with us. Men do very well in pharmacy. I just want you to know that men do very well in pharmacy. So whether you're deciding to come into this business and you want to use the products, get back with the person who invited you to the call. And let me tell you how simple it is. You join our business with the $6 program that we have right now. Congratulations, Ms. Marlin. She said her and her daughter just signed up. This is the smartest thing for you to do. I would follow Manaya and Coach Stormy. If I was a mother and daughter, how do I do this? I would be following the people that are doing it. How you sign up is very simple. You get back with the person who invited you to this call, and you let them know that you're ready to become a customer. Let me try the products myself. Let me get my own personal experience with the products, right? Or maybe you're somebody that says, you know what? I want to become a distributor with these products, because I know of a young lady by the name of Arica Scarver who less than 120 days ago, she was picking up a check from her last company for $78, Brittany. In 90 days, listen to what I am saying to you. This is what I mean when I say it doesn't matter what your life looks like right now. 90 days will change your life if you decide to let it change your life, TK. 90 days later, this phenomenal woman went from $78 to over $78,000 with things that we're doing anyway. Please do not tell your own mind that you cannot do this. There's a woman by the name of TK who used to sleep in the car with her children, who uses profession of network marketing to help her and her children get out of the car. Now she is a huge success in this business. She's what we call an emerald in this business. Guys, I want you to know there's so many successful stories, but guess what? The most important story is yours. And we're waiting to hear it. So all you have to do, Danita, is get back with the person who invited you to this call. and let them know I'm ready to go to the next level. I want to be a customer. I want to be a distributor. You get your apple cider vinegar gummies for $6 and then you shop. And how is it that you shop, Lynette? If you drink coffee, we want you to exchange it for our coffee. If you brush your teeth, how many bathrooms do you have in your home? That's how many toothpaste that you get. If had the how many bathrooms and how many sinks do you have in your home? That's how many soaps you get. Like, I'm standing in my kitchen, but guess what's in my kitchen? See, this masculine soap is all over all my bathrooms and all my kitchens. Why? Because really and truly, it just makes sense. Me paint palm olive don't do nothing for me, but pharmacy does everything for me. So this is what I need us to understand. We just want you to go shopping. Go shopping for what it is. Go look at the perfumes that we have. Ask the people, how do they smell? What's the best perfume? What's the best lotion? What's the best body oil? Help me understand how I can take my life and drastically change it in 90 days, because I know for a fact that there are more people on this call than ever before that want to drastically change their life. Going into 2026, you are not playing around. So I want to thank you right now. I want to congratulate you right now. We want to welcome you right now for you making one of the best decisions of your life. And that's not something out of a book, y'all. 120 days ago, this was not my life. I was not standing in my brand new condo. I did not have the money I have in the bank account. I did not have the confidence that I have. I did not have the lifestyle that I have. Guys, I'm going to Europe. I'm going to Turkey. I'm going to the Platinum Experience. I'm going to the Maldives. I'll be turning 41 years young, and I'll be in the Maldives with my mentor, Dr. Stormy Nicole Wellington, and my girl, Arica Scarver. Do you not understand what that does for me? I'm a little girl from Linden, New Jersey. Chandler Ave to be exact. Nobody where I was from was talking about going to the Maldives for real. So I have so much gratitude in my chest, Vanessa. And I pray that something that we had a conversation about with you tonight just clicks. Something says to you, if we're gonna do it anyway, let me just go ahead and get back with Crystal. Let me just go ahead and get back with Juliet. Let me just go ahead and get back with Arica. Let me just go ahead and get back with Sonia, because it just makes sense. And if not, when you brush your teeth tomorrow, I want you to ask yourself how much you got paid for it. My name is Sheila Monique. I am extremely grateful and extremely thankful to be able to have a conversation with you about a company by the name of Pharmacy that is drastically changing people's lives all over the world. We invite you in the next 5 minutes to come right back on this exact platform. We invite you to come to our training calls. We invite you to feel our energy, because one thing we're not afraid of is us. We invite you. Come feel us out. Come see how we are. Come get into our energy right back here on this exact platform, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to be doing a training, and this training is going to be like a training you have never experienced before. So hurry up, go ahead and sign up with our business, and we'll see you on our training call tonight at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, thank you so much for your time, Dr. Stormy Wellington. Thank you so much to your commitment for growth, for not just yourself, but for every person that dares to dream again. I'll see you back at 8:30. Have a good night.
Thank you, Coach
Thank you.
Sheila.
Thank
Thank
You
you,
are
you.
Coach
absolutely
Sheila.
Thank
amazing.
you,
Beautiful.
Coach
Thank
God bless you.
Sheila.
Thank
Thank
you.
you,
you,
VP.
y'all.
Coach
And
Sheila.
thank
Let's go,
you.
Thank
pharmacy.
you,
Let's
Vice
go,
President. Thank
pharmacy.
Thank you, Vice
you.
President
Love is
Sheila.
present.
Thank you.
Unity is
Thank
us.
you.
Thank you.
Amen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, beautiful.
All right.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hi, everybody. It's fine. Thank you, Sheila. And thank you, Coach Stormy. Yes. Thank you for pharmacy. Amen. See y'all back on train.
Are we using? It's the same link, guys. Y'all could just stay on. We're gonna play music until the training starts. So you can stay here if you're staying for training. Continue now for training.
You don't make it, you just don't make it. Everybody ain't famous. I am. Playtime over this big league. 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 First release on the top of the key. Bring them back below.
All right. Oh shoot. All right, y'all. Go ahead and I can't change that. Brittany, if you could spotlight me. If you could spotlight me, please. Y'all go ahead, make sure you invite, get your team on this training with none other than our very first and one and only VP of 1000 Families. Rich, if you were on the APM call, then you just heard her give this opportunity to your prospective business partners. And now she is coming to give us a training. She's coming to make sure not only once you said yes to this business, made that first decision, she's going to now give us the strategies, the tools, the things that we need to be successful in this business. So I need y'all to get these numbers back up, get in your team chats and let them know we are on training. We are on training. We've given the opportunity, coach, our Dr. Sheila Monique, our very first VP in 1000 Families Rich, has given us the opportunity. And now those of us that have said yes and have taken this opportunity, now it's time for us to get the tools that we need to build a big book of business. So do not let them miss out. Don't let them miss out. Make sure you send those last messages. Hey, I need you on this training. If you want to be successful in your business, this is where you need to be. All right. So send those last minute messages out. Y'all listen. Go back. This woman is not only my personal coach, right? And for those of you who do not know me, my name is Dr. Daisha. I am a very proud four-time golden hair in the organization, have already qualified for Turkey, on my way to platinum. And then next stop is Emerald. So super proud of the work that my team is doing and putting in. And I'm just excited because these types of trainings are the trainings that have helped me from August 1st till now be able to not only just understand how to run this business, but also how to keep my mind right, how to properly lead my team, how to properly provide support, how to go and move these products, right? How to work my back office. It's these types of trainings that help me go from not from bronze the first month to golden every other month to now having my own bronzes. Those people on my team running golden themselves. Is these trainings, is this coach, is this VP of this organization that has personally been able to help me grow as a leader, grow as a person, grow as a business owner, be able to really run my business like a business. And so I want you guys to make sure that you don't let your team members miss out on this, because not only is she our first VP in the organization, she was our very first diamond in this organization, 3 times diamond, on her way to the Maldives in February, have already earned every single trip that pharmacy has to offer, has already earned over 6 figures in this business in just a short 120 days. And I don't know about you, but I don't know anyone else in my life other than my coaches who have earned over 6 figures in the last 90 days. And so if you don't know anyone else in your life that has done that, then don't start listening to those people unless you want to be like them. All right. The people you need to listen to are the ones that are on this training, that are giving this training, like our VP, Dr. Sheila Monique. So make sure you have your notepads, because what I know is that note takers are money makers. What I know that learners are earners. Those people that show up, take the notes, and implement. Those are the ones that are making moves in this organization. If you miss this winning weekend this weekend, then I'm so sorry. Make sure you don't miss the next one that's going to be at the end of January, because baby, the notes and the strategies and the connections and the things that happen this weekend will shift everybody's life forever. I promise you, those people who was in those rooms, who were able to make those connections, who were able to take those notes, they are going to be going, they're going to be going back, and you're going to be seeing their names more. You're going to be like, oh my God, what happened to Lakia? I knew she was on fire, but now the girl is really on fire. Oh my God, what happened to Miss Dory? What is going on with her? Oh my God, what happened with Yvette? A little birdie told me Yvette is welcoming in more and more and more business partners. She's getting people reactivated. Like, oh my God, what happened to Coach Robin? Can you imagine how Coach Robin is about to go move now after receiving that 1,000 families rich chain? I thought it was. Can you imagine? I don't have host. Can you imagine how their lives are going to forever be changed? I don't know about y'all, but this is my third time being in a room where people receive necklaces, 1,000 families necklaces. This is my third time being in a room. And you know what I said? I said the next time I'm in a room where chains are being given out, I am going to be getting one around my neck. I've made the commitment that whatever it's going to take to ensure that the next chain, one of the next chains that are being given out, is going to be around my, I have the notes, I have the strategies. I know that I got the connections. I know that there was a shift that happened in that I am going to show up in a way where the next time my name will be called to get a necklace around my neck. See, it's not because it's old to me, but it's because I'm going to earn it. Because what I heard is that serving is deserving. What I heard that the best way to repay your coach is to go and implement the things that they've taught you, to go and be better, to go and grow. And so I don't know about you, but if you were in the room this weekend, you should have made a commitment. You should have gotten real alignment and be ready to go move and say, I am going to be the next one with a chain. So if you know you're going to be one of those that are getting your 1,000 family chain, I want you to drop it in the chat. Chain. See, it's not just about the necklace, y'all. it's not just about the necklace, but it's about the honor that comes with that necklace. It's about what it symbolizes. It's about the vision that is bigger than ours, the vision that we have aligned ourselves with, that we're going to let nothing and no one stop us from it. Not just our vision, but it's 1,000 families rich vision, 1,000 families rich. So I know that I'm going to serve so that I can deserve. I know that I'm going to go work my business. I am going to make sure that I work with my coach, that I stay connected, that I call her every single day. What do I need to do today, coach? How can I serve the team today, coach? How can I serve 1,000 families, coach? Will you open the call for me? Of course, you ain't even got to ask me. What do I have to do to ensure that we are all successful? See, if you're ready for yourself to succeed, you got to be ready for your team to succeed. You got to be ready to serve 1,000 families. So I don't know about you, but I promise you, the fourth time that I'm in a room where chains are being given out, my name is going to be considered. I am going to be one of the ones that they say, I think they should. I think it's they should this time. See, they ain't even got to put the doctor on it. I don't even really care about that, y'all, because it's about earning. This thing is about earning. It's not about titles. It's about earning. So if you're ready to take notes, if you're ready to do what you got to do to make sure that you earn your way, if you wasn't in that room and you didn't earn it, make sure you earn it the next time. January 30th, you got this month, you got next month. Make sure that you earn it. Don't miss. Don't ever miss an event that you qualify for. And don't ever not qualify for the event. So I need y'all to drop some VPs in the chat, and I need y'all to give our first VP, only VP in 1,000 families, a welcome like you didn't just see her at 8 o'clock. I want you to make sure that you give her a welcome to this call, like you know she got the answers that you need to move your life to the next level. I want you to drop so many VPs in this chat that she is like, oh my God, I wear this thing with a badge of honor because I know that she do, that she's ready to come serve you, that she's ready to give you everything that she knows to help you now be the next VP in this organization. I want y'all to make sure that all of your teammates are on this call. Look in the Brady Bunch and make sure that they are on this call. And if they're not, go ahead and pass the notes. See, I can't pass the energy of this weekend as much as we can pass some notes, but I promise you, do not miss the next one, because this lady, not only did she light up the stage on Saturday at Never Eat Alone, but this whole weekend has just been shifting, So y'all keep dropping those VPs, and I want y'all to welcome our amazing VP, none other than Dr. Sheila Monique. Coach Sheila, are you ready? I'm looking for you.
Hello, 1,000 families. Hey, Amanda. What's going on? Arca, Scarver. Hey, Sharice. That hug in the hallway was everything, girlfriend. Hello, Mr. Brian. How you feeling today? Hey, Chelsea. Wait, Chelsea. Okay, I got you, girlfriend. I got you. Hey, Cherie. Let me look through the car. Hey, Crystal. It's y'all waving for me. Hey, Crystal, girlfriend. Hey, Dr. Sheila. What's up, Danita? Hey, Erica. You all right? Or you took some restorable thing? How you feeling over there, Ebony? What's going on? Hey, Faith. Your ceiling fan is nice. What's up, India? There go my girl, Yolanda. How you doing, Jan? What's up, Jayla? Hey, there she go, Miss Juliet. How you feeling today? Can you hear me well? Can you see me well? Oh my goodness gracious, y'all. We have been saying, so many people have been like, I'm trying to get in the Zoom link. Go share the Zoom links, reshare them in our chats. Let everybody know that it is time for us to go to the next level. It is time for us to know that pharmacy is a place where we can have freedom. Pharmacy is a place where we can have fun. Pharmacy is a place where we got funds, baby. Freedom, fun, and funds is all for me, because we absolutely love pharmacy, and you can feel it on us. You can see it on us. You know for a fact that we ain't playing around. Thank you, Shay Crawford. Sure do appreciate you. I'm telling you right now, y'all got to be in them group chats, tearing them group chats up, tearing the Facebook community up. Like, how many of you know that we are now in a Facebook community? Guys, if you have not joined our Facebook community, I'm on 2 platforms. I'm on the 1,000 Families Rich Instagram. Zoom, and I'm also on my personal Instagram tagged, all my leaders tagged that says join us on 1000 Families Rich, because just because I'm on my live doesn't mean that the people on my live know what we're doing. So I'm having them come on over here. I'm having them like y'all let your people know that it's safe for them to come over here, even if they're not even in our business yet. See, a lot of people, they're gonna want to feel us out first. They're gonna want to kind of feel us out, Monica. They're gonna figure out, Valencia, if this is something that they can do. Thank you, Tara. It takes one to know one. They want to understand, like, can I really and truly secure myself here? Can I really and truly find a place I can give my all, Coach Mel, and the company gonna give back to me? See, I want us to understand that this weekend was a game-changing weekend. Drop some fire in the chat, Miss Wendy, if you know that this weekend was a game-changing weekend. I'm not sure if you were physically in the room. I'm not sure if you were on virtual. I'm not sure if you was in the hallway. I'm not sure if you watched on Instagram Live. I don't know how you got in, but I'm telling you right now, this weekend was a game-changing weekend. And you want to know what did it for me? It was this morning on Girl Hold My Hand meditation when I heard Lakia Hobbs, who says she been following Coach Stormy for 18 years, Cordell. 18 years. And then it was her first time in Dr. Stormy Wellington's home. And you know what she said? I get goosebumps. You can't fake goosebumps, y'all. You can't fake them. She said on meditation this morning, she said, I don't know what came over me, but all of a sudden I fell into this space of gratitude and I just started bawling and crying. I couldn't understand what was happening. It's because when you get around that much fertile ground, when you get around that much power, when you get around that much transparency, when your feet hit the ground on the marble floors, I try to tell everybody something special is at Dr. Stormy Wellington's home. This ain't no fake and funk. Why do you think me and Coach Erica try to get there as much as we can? Why do you think TK be trying to get there as much as she can? Why do you think Latasha Watt be driving all the way from Orlando? It's something in her home. The way she prays, the way she's consistent, the things that she goes through, the things that she talks to us through, all happens in that home. So I understand. I actually overstand Lakia Hobbs' emotion that she had, because you get connected to the energy. This is the same place where this woman meditates, this woman prays, this woman talks to her family. It's such an amazing space to be in. And I'm fired up and excited because of Lakia Hobbs. I'm fired up and excited to know that this woman was in a company for over 10 years and didn't have the success she had with pharmacy in like 10 minutes. Can I just be real with you? I'm excited to see Tangina's complete transformation and watching her confidence go through the roof and watching how she reacts when other people talk about how good she looks. And do you not know how good it feels to know that you look good? I don't know if you guys understand this, but it's really something about feeling good. See, when you feel good, you tend to just do good. And I know that the world tells you to be mopey, sad, and whatever that stuff is, to keep watching news and be depressed. Well, it's something in 1000 Families Rich where we don't really attract that kind of energy. Over here, I'm gonna keep it 115% with you, Devin. You mess around and stay around 1000 Families Rich too long, Yolanda, we're gonna brainwash you. Sure is. We sure are going to brainwash you. We're going to brainwash you, Shay, into realizing that you can do more. We're going to brainwash you into realizing that you are a champion. We're going to brainwash you to realize that, wait a minute, I was playing less than. Hold on, there's people all over the world that are doing things bigger than me, and they not better than me. See, 1000 Families Rich is committed, and there's something different when somebody's doing something and when they committed to it. Like, we're committed to making sure that this mission is known all over the world. We are committed to making sure that these products is a household name. We are committed to our market share. We are committed to our consistency. See, some people playing around with this opportunity, but there's some people that said, dang, that playing around. I'm in class right now. See, I don't know if you realize that Manaya Canty started us off on Friday, giving us an amazing training at 1:00, explaining to us that everything with content is a conversation, how you talk to other people. Wait, hold on. Let me take that back. What did Manaya say? Manaya said, your content is how you talk to the world. Oh, I don't know if you hear me though. A 25 or 26-year-old woman explained to us the simplicity. Your content is how you have a conversation with people in the world. That's how they learn about you. That's how they pay attention to you. So if you are somebody that's saying to yourself, I may not have a lot of influence, guess what? The products do. Everybody know what an apple cider vinegar gummy is. The products do. Everybody know after tonight that Restore is one of my favorite products. See, you can chase whatever you want to chase. I want to chase the entrepreneurs that can't keep their mind at ease to be able to sleep. I love talking about Restore. I love talking about my skin. I love these new peptide lip glosses. I don't just love them because I sell them. I love them and I sell them. Do you understand what we're saying? See, this weekend, I'm not sure if you were in the room or if you paid attention or you decided to stay dedicated to yourself when you realized that Dr. Helen came in. Oh my God. Drop some D's in the chat. Dr. Helen came in and gave us the whole thing. Whether you're somebody who learned from writing, whether you're somebody who learned from watching, whether you're somebody who learned from listening, Dr. Helen smashed all three of them. She came in and she gave a performance because she understands that there's so many people just like her that understand differently. She came in and said to you, you got all these bags, you holding all this thing, and you don't want to tell nobody the truth because the truth is connected to a failure. Oh my God, you had to be in the room. You had to be in the room. Or maybe it was when Dr. Erica Scarver came up to the front of the room and said, hey, I don't even understand why everybody complaining about not hitting 25%. I was diamond, thought I hit VP and almost quit my business. I had stinking thinking for a second. And it had to tell somebody that was watching. It had to resonate with somebody that said, wait a minute. If she was so far up and she had that thought, imagine the thoughts that I have. And she keeps going and she keeps going and she keeps going. I don't know if it was when Manaya Candy came in with the swag that only Manaya Candy has and explained to us the simplicity of this business. I'm not sure it was when Yvette explained to you how shy she was and how nervous she was, but she stood up there boldly and proudly in front of her peers and let everybody know what it is that she's doing. Or maybe it was Robin Copeland, the way that she explained how she loves on her team, how she duplicates her business. Maybe it was Candace Holyfield that broke down to you how your business structure should be. I'm not sure who did it to you. Maybe it was Latasha Watt, the suit ladies that came in and stopped playing around with their energy. I'm not sure. Maybe it was TK 2.5 second, boom, boom, boom. Give it to you exactly what you need. See, one thing TK told all of us and showed all of us is you don't need to be long to be strong, baby. You don't need to be long to be strong. Maybe it was Brittany getting her chain that did it for you. And you said to yourself, go, Brittany, go. Go, Brittany, go. Maybe you got fired up and excited and was like, if Brittany can do it, I can do it. Maybe it was you watching Robin get her chain. Maybe it was you watching TK get her chain. Maybe it was you watching Dr. Helen get her chain. Maybe it's you watching Latasha Watt get her chain. Candace get her chain. Arica get her new chain. Sheila Monique get her new chain. I'm not sure. Maybe it was the award that you saw that went to, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. What's her name? It's bothering my brain. Oh, she got, oh my God, light skin dress flies. I don't know what. Oh my gosh, what's Coach Stormy? Oh my gosh, why her name can't come to my brain. Y'all help me out. Y'all help me out. Oh my gosh, she got the award. No, it wasn't Dr. Helen. Come on, help me, help me, help me. Somebody gonna drop it. Somebody gonna drop it. She got the award and it went all the way up. It was so beautiful. No, not Monica. Not Sharonda. Booyah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate the teamwork, man. We family. That's one thing that I recommitted myself to this weekend is understand that we are family. Maybe it was Sharonda getting her big time award. Maybe it was all the bronze getting their bronze medals for you. Or maybe it was the fact that you was on social media watching and you knew you were supposed to be there. I don't know what it was for you. I don't know what it was for you, but I can tell you one thing. I can tell you one thing. It doesn't matter what it takes to get in the room, as long as it's moral, as long as it's ethical, you gotta get in the room. See, I used to hear us say we move our business from event to event, but I didn't understand it till we start moving our business from event to event to event to event to event to event. And every time we go from an event to an event to an event to an event, you gotta clock yourself and you gotta check yourself and say, how many people do I have with me? How have I transformed from this time to this time, Kendall? What has changed about me this time? How do I get higher? How do I grow more? Maybe you connected with somebody in the bathroom. Maybe you rubbed elbows with somebody. Matter of fact, you should start dropping in the comments all the stuff that you got. Forget the comments. Start raising your hand and say, I want to tell somebody what it is that I got, because maybe what it is that you got, they didn't even witness. Maybe we don't even know that you gained another sister friend this weekend. Maybe we don't know that you learned how to have emotional intelligence this weekend. I'm not sure what it was for you, but we want to hear from you. Because at the end of this call, baby, I'm going to drop some dates on us. And I want all of us to know it's the first 100. That's all I'm going to say. It's the first 100. That's all I'm going to tell us. And we not open it up to 101. Please raise your hand if you were there this weekend and you would like to share. We are not opening it up to 101. We're not opening it up to 102. We're not locking it at 99. It is the first 100 people. I might as well tell you, I got you, Lakia. I might as well put the cat out the bag, Manaya. I might as well let you know you should write these dates down. January 29th is a time that you won't want to forget. And don't let your thinking mind say, well, we was just there. Did you get what you need? Okay, well, come back and get it again. January 29th is a Friday. And let me explain to you what's going to be happening that Friday evening. That Friday evening, we are going to have makeup with a twist for every single person, the first 100, that hit 25%. The first 100. I want you to understand everything that we went through the last one. We ain't going through certain things no more. You have to register. You have to tell us your size ahead of time. No longer, no matter who you are, if I don't register, I can't get in. That's how serious this is, because there are too many people who want to be at this event. There are too many people who are going to fight and do what they got to do to get to the next level for this event, Miss B. So I'm telling us right now, January 29th is going to be the makeup edition to the 25% and above. The first 100 people. The very next day, January 30th, Ms. Marvis, is going to be Never Eat Alone. The times right now is 10 to 6, Shay. Could it be 10 to 7? Probably. But I want to tell all of the leaders, and you should be saying, she talking to me, that evening, Coach Stormy Wellington is opening it. She's leaving it open, Manaya. So when Gen Z want to go have their dinner, Gen Z can go have their dinner together. And guess what Manaya going to do? Manaya going to say, Gen Z, this is the color we wearing. This is the restaurant we going to. Manaya may have qualifications. You may not have qualified for the first 100, but can you imagine you get to sit at a table with Manaya Canty, a woman who made over $500,000, a woman who climbed herself back into this profession, a woman who's constantly going and growing and sharing and showing every one of us the way. I'd be excited to sit at a table with a woman like that. I don't really know about you, but I'm telling you right now, I'm excited about my family members. I'm excited about what is happening. So that Saturday evening, that is your time to be with your team. Oh, but then baby Jesus on Sunday, February 1st, Sunday morning, the very first 12 platinums and above get to go on a platinum experience on Dr. Stormy Wellington's yacht. I said it, the first 12. So if you hit platinum and you number 13, don't you have dry cry eyes? We don't got time for that. We have emotional intelligence. That means that the person number 12 just wanted a little bit more. I love you. That's all it means. That's all it means. So that's what, when the boat is sailing away, you got to be like, I swear to gosh, next time they do this, I'm going to be number 1. I'm not going to be number 13. It ain't going to be no, can I get in? I'm getting in because I'm doing the work. Because one thing we understand is that the work works. And then that Sunday evening, my gosh, if you did not look on somebody's social media page, if you did not understand what happened, I gotta give we gotta give kudos to Monica, what she did with us, how she took us through a spiritual journey, how she connected us in a way that only Monica can connect us with. Man, I don't know about you, but Coach Stormy's been telling us when you shine and where you shine at, everything else just makes sense. Monica took us through there. Monica took us on a journey. Monica connected us. So you got to understand that you have women in Coach Stormy Wellington's backyard who never really met before. You got women who trying to come together. See, what happened this weekend has never happened before. You got women from all over the world connecting. There is no ego. We don't got no time for that. There is no he said, she said. We don't got no time for that because we connected Manaya in a very different way. We connected Miss B in a very different way, and everything just felt like family. And if you know that you want that, you know that you need that sisterhood, you know that you need that connection, Coach Erica, then you got to make sure that you go golden, because that evening, all the goldens and above get to come back to Dr. Stormy Wellington's home. I already asked Chandrea, can you and your mom come back and do it again? We want the same, because the energy was too good. It felt too amazing. And let me move myself out of the way at 8:56. I wanted everybody to know what is happening, so nobody gets any confusion. January 29th, 30th, and the 1st. You gotta tell yourself you're gonna be there. You gotta close out December so you can already be qualified as one of the first 100 people to get in the room. Don't wait till January 15th to do it. Do it now, Valencia. Get it done now. Go but listen, I'm saying to yourself, go get your flight now. The flight is a little cheaper right now anyway, Candace. So you might as well just get it out of the way right now. So listen, I'm gonna move myself out of the way. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm fired up, I'm excited, and I'm ready to go to the next level. And I have to, with everything in me, bring up our princess of this profession, our princess, a woman that we get to work with side by side, who comes on every fun, flaunted Friday, gives us her all, teaches us about the content. I be paying attention when Manaya on. Why? Because she on. And when she on, she on. And I absolutely love it. Whatever that Friday, Saturday, Sunday is, y'all. February 1st is the last date, whatever 3 days is back, bro. I'm too excited right now, but just look on your calendar. Make sure you're in 2026. That's the date. So if y'all please put princess. Like I know it might take you a little extra words. You know, we be putting fire flames and typing #1, but can we just give her the appreciation that she deserves? Drop the word princess in the comments so that the princess of this profession of network marketing could feel the love all the way from Vegas, all the way from Atlanta, all the way from California, all the way from Connecticut, wherever you are, you want her to feel the energy. Manaya Canty, the floor is yours, queen. Talk to us today.
There we go. I couldn't unmute, but oh, y'all were making me blush. I'm not even gonna take too much time. I definitely want to say hi, 1,000 families, Rich. This weekend, can everyone hear me? Put a one in the chat. Can y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me? Yes. Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm seeing Sheila products. I mean, I know she loaded, fully loaded over there. But just really quickly, I just want to say that this weekend was very, very magical. And I don't know what everyone took away from it, but one thing that I most definitely took from this weekend is like we really are like a family. And I was able to get to know a lot of our family members a lot more. And I just would say like everybody have to take their I think the word would be like rightfully placed here in 1,000 Families Rich. Like, we are a part of my mom's vision, right? And us being a part of her vision as 1,000 Families Rich, this weekend really made me feel like, like we're the vision carriers and we all have a role to play. And, being in the room and being around family, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I was smiling, I was having a good time, but every now and then, I just looked around the room and I'm like, dang, Manaya, you got a lot of work to do. There is no way Sorry. There is no way that you're going to keep being the youngest in the room. So I don't know how the leaders feel, but I definitely felt this weekend like there's a lot of work to do. There's a lot of people that we have to go and help. And, those of you that heard my training, those of you that were in the room, like if you didn't take anything else from what I spoke about, it's a feeling that pharmacy has. And when you are blessed to be able to experience that feeling, we have to go and allow other people to feel what it is that we feel. We cannot gatekeep. We are not gatekeepers. We are vision carriers. So whenever you don't open up your mouth and share the opportunity, share the products, tell everybody about 1,000 Families Rich, you are being a gatekeeper and you are not being a vision carrier. So I just want to say that. And that was my greatest takeaway from this weekend. And I got my chain. Hello. I mean, you can see it. I mean, duh. I didn't want to talk about that. But yeah. Okay.
Let's go, Manaya. Y'all see the chain around her neck? Stop playing with Manaya. We're so excited, man, Manaya. We're so grateful. And really and truly, if no one has told you today, Manaya, we are thankful for you. We are thankful for you. We are thankful for your consistency. We're thankful for your content. We're thankful that you're always dropping your content inside the chats and reminding us that we got to get on our A game. We love it. We love it. We want more of it. And your skin looks very, very good. Baby, I'm writing that one down. Are you a vision carrier or a gatekeeper? And in the words of TK, we ain't gatekeeping around here. And you heard Manaya Canty herself. You heard her say, no problem. You heard her say that it was like family this weekend. And I think you're going to hear so many other people have the same exact things about family. So, next up, and I know that we have so many other leaders like TK, Latasha, there's so many other leaders that are on this call. We want to hear from you, but we are about to hear, y'all. I was able to record this woman when Dr. Arica was talking about her. And she didn't know that she was talking about her at first. And she just listened. And I love to see, man, I love to watch people's reaction. And she was just sitting there, she was listening, and she just started clapping. And then I think it started to hit her like, wait a minute, is she talking about me? She's talking about me. And I just watched her reaction. I grabbed somebody's phone. Thank you to the young lady who let me just grab her phone. And I just started recording her because those moments you never get back. And I was grateful to be able to record that reaction. Let's give it up for Platinum Director, Rich Auntie, Miss B.
Rich Rising, everyone. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, Coach Sheila Monique, thank you so much, Dr. Wellington. Dr. Wellington, Dr. Wellington. Thank you so much, Coach Erica Scarver, my team. Thank you so much. Let me tell y'all. If you didn't make it to Winning Weekend, y'all make sure you make it the next time, because it will be a next time. My experience there was unmatched. I was one of the trainers and I was nervous. I'm always talking though, but I was nervous. I was nervous, but I had to speak from the heart. And see, when you speak from the heart, God knows what his people needs. And I received my 2 awards. I received my chain. Y'all, it was like, when I looked at that video that Coach Sherman took, I had the ugly cry. Oh my gosh. Y'all, it was so heartfelt. It is so true that serving is definitely deserving. And I am so grateful that I began to put myself first. This is just not network marketing for me, you all. It's community. And this is what I absolutely was looking for in my life as 57 years old, community. I mean, I don't have all the answers. You know, I've learned so much from the young people. That little princess, my Naya, that's a strong little warrior lady right there. I love being in her presence. The whole weekend, y'all, down to going over to Dr. Wellington's home, which is definitely an open portal. I just sat there and just absorbed everything that this lady has put into that home. It's all intentional. When I say intentional, I mean, even y'all, the food that we ate, I felt it was made with love. We felt like family. And it's amazing, she said, she's been in this industry 18 years and she saw this 1,000 family. And now it's 1,000 family rich, respect, integrity, character, and honor. Y'all, we cannot go wrong with that. We cannot go wrong. Sometimes, we got to pivot. We have to pivot, but the pivot is great. I want to end with this, y'all. I've been meditating for about, oh goodness, maybe 2 years in the community. And that meditation was different. The meditation was different. Monakia, thank God for allowing you to share your gift. And you all, when I was meditating, I saw so much blue. And I was like, what is that? What was I didn't get to share it with anybody because I just was trying to process. And today it came to me. It came to me. So I know for myself, I need to spend more time meditating because I have a voice. I'm a connector. And this is what this entire weekend meant for me as a connector. It was like I was allowing myself to be positioned so that I can carry out the purpose that I have for my life. I thank God for this platform. You all keep going. Know that you can do this. And it does not have to be hard. Just don't quit. Don't give up on yourself. And we will see you the end of January. All right. Love y'all.
Wow, put some fire in the chat for Miss V. Put some fire in the chat, man. Miss V, you said you 51? 57. Let me tell you something right now. When Miss Sandra Pittman said she was 60 something, I almost passed out. When Miss V talking about she 57, how many of y'all was young before and you thought 57 was like like old and decrepit and moving around like this. 57, that's what it looked like at 57, baby. Jesus, don't you worry about it. I'm excited to grow old. I can't wait. I don't know if y'all seen Miss V, but she sure is fine and not just me. Okay, TK, I got a little bars for you. All right. We're going to keep it going, keep it growing, keep it going, keep it growing. We got our girl, Lakia Hobbs, man. Lakia, I'm telling you, you are doing it for all of us, not just me. Can you put some Lakia in the comments if you're watching Lakia transform? One thing I want to tell you, Lakia did, baby Jesus. It was such a beautiful thing I saw. We were all gathered in the backyard, and Lakia sat in that chair, and everybody was moving around and doing this. And Lakia said, I belong right. She ain't say it to nobody. Her whole energy said, I belong right here next to Dr. Stormy Wellington. And I love to see it because you doggone right you do. 18 years by following this woman, and you got to go to her home. Lakia, tell us about your experience this week, and the floor is yours.
I'm telling you, I am still like, when I tell you, I am so full of gratitude. The whole week from the Friday, I felt like, first of all, thank you, Dr. Wellington. Thank you for providing this platform. Thank you for providing this community. The fact from that Friday night, the way Dr. Wellington, I'm working on, I want to respect her and start saying doctor versus Coach Stormy. I don't want to be familiar with that. Dr. Wellington, because she deserves that, right? She had everything, thought out, the way that everything was lined out. Everything. So from Friday night with the makeup edition, even though we had the directors and bronze in one room, everyone wanted to be like family. We were bouncing, going back and forth between each other rooms. The golden room, where we wasn't saying, hey, get out of here. We were all wanting to see each other. We want the vibe. Matter of fact, we started saying, we going over there with the directors, baby. They lit over there. Baby, we about ready to go over there and turn up. We over there dancing. We had done left the room. I'm talking about, we all was just like, it was amazing. I got a chance to bond more that night, with Tangina, with her transformation, and telling her how her memories had done showed up, and I was able to see and witness her do her makeup and stuff, right? That we had such a good time. Me, her, Robin, 7-figure spot chick. All of us were right there together. I was right there with all of the, and it was like family, right? And then the next day with the toy drive, I get there and I get some kids, and baby, look at here. I learned a lesson. I learned I have to have some more patience. Because baby, when I tell you, these kids ran me every which aisle, turned me everywhere but loose. I lost some kids, had to find them back, had to get them back again. They checked out without. And I had to sit there for a moment and have some emotional intelligence. I'm like, these kids, I had to have a conversation with them. Hey, we don't know each other, but look, I gotta make sure we all stay together. So I had to learn some things with, my communication. So I'm saying all of that was like a lesson. Going to the mansion that night, being able to connect with some more people that I had never. I was talking to people this weekend some that I knew, but some that I really didn't know, some I really hadn't had a chance to really talk to a lot. And it was amazing to be able to see there. I had my golden there with me as well. So of course that was exciting. I'm not used to having team members at an events. We both qualifying to go to different places. And I'm gonna tell you, Dr. Helen did something for me, and I ended up sharing something with her. And I'm gonna share because we had an experience some years ago, way back in Artists, and I shared it with her, where I had tried to take a picture with her one day, and she kind of like brushed me off, and I felt some type of way. And so I mentioned it to her, and I brought it up to her attention, and I said, but after seeing her with that training, I respected her more because I was able to see exactly who she was. Maybe that day she was having it could have been anything. But sometimes one incident can happen with someone, and we can take that one incident and have a perspective of a person, not really knowing what the background of the story is, not knowing what a person's journey really, really is. But when she came in there and did that, I had a whole nother level of respect for her, a whole respected her even more than I had. I already knew she was a boss. I already knew. But she did something for me the way that she did her training. And when we were at Coach Stormy's house, I wasn't even there 30 minutes. I know I was not even there 30 minutes. And I was at, like Miss V talking about the ugly, y'all, you caught her with the ugly church cry. Baby, it was the ugly, 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 ugly cry. I'm talking about breaking down to the point Monica had to tell me. Monica did it for me too. Before we did the meditation, I was sitting there. I was drawn over over by the couch. Monica made me feel like, sis, you are here. You on the same couch with me. You are here. You have you. And she spoke into my life. We had a moment there together that I was able to connect with her. And it was such a wonderful feeling. A sister that doesn't even really know me, but she felt my energy. She felt everything that I was going through. And when I tell you every word that she spoke into me at that moment was right what I needed. She even hit me in the back. I mean, I had to put your shoulders back. I mean, she had me like I was in a military suit. Like we had a moment right before that meditation to be able to sit there right where Dr. Wellington was did her meditations and all that. The energy that I felt right there. I'm talking about something came over me. I know when she looked back, she seen me crying. I know she probably wanted, did somebody say something to her? Did somebody hurt her feelings? Because baby, I was over there crying and Monica told me and I was started apologizing. Monica, like, you don't have to. You don't have to apologize. You deserve this. You belong here. You're here with me. You're right here on the couch with me. And she made me feel so good. Robin even said some things to me, with me about my job situation. Robin said something to me. I was like, oh. And Robin made me feel good about some decisions. It's just so I got a chance to spend time with DJ. Talk to DJ for a little bit. Take a picture with. I'm telling you, I make connections with so many people. I could be here all night and I don't want to do it. But I just said, I am so grateful. I'm so honored. And yes, Miss V, I want a butt like yours, so I can't wait to get 57. I turn 51 next month. I'm just saying. But I want to be shaped like Miss V too. Shoot. But I am grateful, Coach. And Coach Sheila, you taking the pictures with me at the Christmas tree, doing my, I was doing my little, oh, that's how you feel. Let me tell you, she's such a servant. She took my pictures. She became a servant. I was doing all kind of crazy poses and everything. And Coach, she was like, oh, that's how you, she was hyping me up as I was doing my little photo shoot in front of the Christmas tree and everything. Baby Jesus, all of that. It felt like community. Family, we prayed together before we ate, y'all. We all got around in a circle and held hands and we prayed. A family that prays together stays together. Thank you, 1000 Family Rich. Thank you, Dr. Wellington. Thank you. I am so grateful for this opportunity. I'm so grateful for this company. I'm so grateful to be here at this place and now. And I can't wait to serve 1000 Family Rich more. Thank you for allowing me to share.
Wow, Lakia Hobbs in the house. Let's go, Lakia. Baby Jesus, Miss V. So yeah, Miss V, it's not our fault, y'all. Now, Manaya done told you we family, so sometimes family just say some stuff. So just excuse us. We really is kinfolk now, okay? So we might say some things. Just know that we kinfolk around here, all right? So up next, my goodness, man. I don't want to share where she was a year from now. I hope that she shares that part because we have been hearing that story this weekend. And to watch Tangina's growth is one of the most beautiful things that I'm currently experiencing in life right now. To be in the space where Mauna Kea took us, and when Robin and Tangina were right next to me, and there was a part where we were saying yes, and you could hear and you could feel Tangina's sob of that yes. And you just knew that her yes just meant something. You knew that her yes, you felt it from your core. Like no matter what you were experiencing, you heard Tangina's yes. And we all have been in a space where it's like you just saying, God, just take me and use me and do what only it is that you can do. So I'm gonna move myself out of the way. And Tangina, we cannot wait to hear from you. Talk to us tonight, girlfriend.
Coach Sheila, Coach Sheila. I absolutely love you. Let me get myself together, y'all. My voice is kind of gone. I have not been to sleep. I just got back maybe like 3 hours ago, and it's like below 4 degrees here in Detroit. And I wish I could be back in Miami. But y'all, let me tell y'all, this winning weekend for me has been so spiritual. It's been so mind blowing. It's been so life changing. It's been so humbling. It's been so refreshing. It's been so many things, you guys. So Friday when I got in, our team, Coach Robin and Seven Figure Spot Chicken, her team, a few of her ladies, we all stayed in the Airbnb together. Now, first thing first, y'all, I never stayed in a house with 15 ladies. Okay. Right. So that alone was just so beautiful to see all the ladies coming together and enjoying each other. And we cooking and we laughing and we doing skincare and we just having a good old time. We in the pool, so just being together collectively that Friday. And then getting ready for the makeup edition, y'all. Let me tell y'all. I had never played around in makeup before, right? Until I came over here in pharmacy. And Friday, matter of fact, was the first time ever putting on the pharmacy makeup. And when I tell you, everybody's like, Tangina, you look so good with my new haircut. They're like, Tangina, you look so good. And then I put on that pharmacy makeup and it just did something to my confidence, y'all. And I only did half of a face because I was just playing around with half of a face. But when I tell y'all, just being in that golden room with my coach, Coach Robin, Lakia, Monakia, and watching Manaya just do something to me. Like, I'm 37, but Manaya is 26. And I'm like, it's something that I miss because, like, y'all, coming up, I had a real rough upbringing, right? And I kind of missed that part of 27 to 33. But watching Manaya, I'm like, girl, get your umph back, right? Looking at Manaya and just watching her in the front of the room getting her makeup done and me asking questions as a student because I did get certified that night. And just being in that energy, going back and forth in the director room because they was turned up in the director room, right? But the Goldens was more reserved, but we still had a good old time, y'all. And then Saturday, the Never Eat Alone. Candace, Seven Figure Spot Chick. I didn't think about this. Candace brought this up. She said, we sat on the couch drinking our coffee. She was like, you need to do a transformation. You need a transformation from last year. Just last year, the same day last year, I was in Miami, y'all. And I had the funds to get to Miami, but I didn't have the funds to get back from Miami. I didn't have the funds to have nowhere to stay in Miami. And I hear our coaches say, be here a year from now. Be here a year from now. And that same at Coach Stormy, Dr. Stormy Wellington office, I was there serving last year. My coach Robert, she was so upset because I was constantly moving around and serving and I wasn't in the room to get the information. But now, how God done spent the block. I got people serving me. Tangina, what you need? Tangina, what you need? And it just felt so amazing. It's just like sometimes we get away from things, because life be life and y'all. Life get the life and then we can kind of miss out on things that's happening. But when Candace brought that up, I was just like, dang. And then just being in that energy, opening up the car for her, the training car Saturday, and then Sunday. My God. Watching Dr. Stormy Wellington on Instagram, just watching her on Instagram Live is a total different feel. Knowing she's in that backyard, in her house, in her sanctuary. Watching her from afar on Instagram, and I'm in her yard, in her home, on her grounds, on her fertile grounds, y'all. It was so spiritual. It was so transformational, y'all. And then Monakia, my Lord have mercy, Jesus. God used her in such a way. That song, Say Yes, I'm sitting next to Coach Sheila on the couch, Coach Robin in front of me, Candace on the side of me. And she just said, just say, yes, God. Yes, God. Yes, God. Yes, God. Surrender, release. Yes, God. Yes, God. Y'all, it was so surreal. And y'all had to be there. This right here, I don't have my mom and dad 2 years ago. I got family, but I don't have family, y'all. 1,000 families is my family, y'all. Watching the ladies get their trains, watching the celebration, looking at Dr. Stormy and her element, so peaceful, so serene, so just godly, man. Looking at Coach Sheila, man. I've been watching these ladies for 5 years, and the time is now. Tell Gina, you can't play small no more. Tell Gina, you bigger than what you think you are. Tell Gina, if you praying to this abundant God, you gotta show up abundant. Coach Dr. Stormy Wellington, Coach Sheila, Coach Erica, TK, WAP, Dr. Helen. God is allowing you to witness these women so that you can become. No, I don't want to be them, but I'm going to watch them so I can become me, y'all. And I'm just so grateful, y'all. And I'm just still just basking in this energy. And it's just so surreal. But be here a year from now, y'all. Be here a year from now. Trust God. Believe bigger, faster. Knowing if these amazing, beautiful, phenomenal leaders can do it, you can do it too, because we all are leaders in our own right. You just got to believe it and know that it is for you. And Dr. Stormy Wellington, she giving us permission to go. But only if you believe that you can go. No fear, no doubt. Just know the same God that did it before is the same God that's going to do it again. Y'all, this thing is spiritual. It's spiritual. It's 100% spiritual. So I'm just in gratitude, Coach Sheila. I love you so much. Watching you glow up, how you walked in that mansion, girl, with that red dress on, just like, oh my God. Ugh. Y'all, this is real to us, and we can have it as well. So I'm your girl, Tenji. Oh, and I got my turkey ticket too, you guys. I got my turkey ticket. So I got 2 more times to hit it, but it will be done in Jesus' name. Amen. So I'm excited, y'all. I'm grateful. I'm blessed. I'm thankful. I'm just in awe for this moment. And I would definitely be in the building January 29th, 30th, and February the 1st. So that's all I get, Coach. And I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Wow, I love you too, Tangina. Thank you so much for just giving us your heart tonight on this call, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you for sharing your story. I know I'm not the only one that was over here teared up. My gosh, man. This
I'm
weekend,
sorry.
we told everybody this weekend is going to be like something we cannot explain. And everybody that's coming on the Zoom that has their hand raised, they're trying to give it to you as much as they possibly can. Because if we could just show you what we seen through our eyes, you would do whatever it took, as long as it's moral and ethical, to get yourself there. And this next young lady that we're going to bring to this call, some of you may know her as Dory. Some of you may know her as the young lady who's been opening up the calls for Miss TK. Some of you may know her because she got all the energy in the world, baby Jesus. But one thing I know is her heart. Her heart is so full. This woman's determination to beat herself every single day is like something I have never seen before. So, Dory, we cannot wait to hear what your experience was this weekend and our amazing winning weekend. Dory, the call is yours.
It's so funny because I didn't hear anything you said because it froze. And,
Oh.
I'm starting to believe everything that happens is definitely by intention and that God makes absolutely no mistakes. And I just want to say, I'm going to be very short. And I don't know why I'm so emotional, but I had lost hope in everything. And I'm a person who has a lot of energy. I'm very gifted, if I can say so myself. God has blessed me in so many ways, and I was just discouraged. I took care of my father until he passed away from dementia, and when I came back to the point where I needed to make some money, I just didn't think I had it in me anymore to build a team, do network marketing. I'm 61 years old. I felt like I was too old. I felt like, all this gray hair, ain't nobody gonna listen to me. My kids were sick of me. It was like, what am I gonna do, right? So I gravitated towards digital marketing because I felt like I didn't have to be around people. I didn't have to do nothing. I could just learn these skill sets and make some money because God knows I needed it. Because after my father died and he was no longer paying the bills, your girl was 61 years old with $5 in her bank account. I'm keeping it 100. Like $5. Like, can you loan me $10 till my food stamp card hit? And I sell some of these food stamps. Now, y'all want to keep it real? Let's keep it real up in here, right? Um, y'all better not that we ain't recording this, are we? It's like, anyway, I'm from Philly. So anyway, I just thank God for Dr. Wellington and restoring the hope of a 61-year-old woman who been in this industry for 28 years and who was ready to quit everything. Not suicidal, but just go ahead and get my little check, you know, live below my means and ride it out. I'm 61. I figured there ain't much longer left. I wasn't suicidal, I wasn't sad, but I wasn't, I wasn't going for nothing. So with Nikki, my girl Nikki, and I love you, Nikki, like a fat kid love cake, like she is my girl. When she came and said she was going, I said, "No, Nikki," but I'm so glad that I rethought it, and I'm so, 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 so grateful to you, Coach Sheila, because you have been so amazing to me. I've been having some health challenges, and you just always you always check in on me. You always checking for me. You always making sure I'm okay. You always got my back, and I appreciate you so much. And the ability to serve you is my honor. There's nothing that you can ask me for that you won't get, Coach Sheila, if I am physically able to give it to you. Because I used to watch you on social media, had no idea who you were. And when Nikki said we're gonna go with Coach Sheila, I said, well, tell her to call me. Like with my $5 making ass in network marketing. You know what I mean? But after I met you, it was like, God, this woman, this young woman, young enough to be my daughter. You know what I mean? And you are absolutely phenomenal in every aspect. Everything about you is authentic. And this last thing I want to say is the last time I was in Miami, not with 1,000 families, but many years ago with the other company. Dr. Wellington had just incorporated, this is a funny, real fast 2-minute story. She had just started this thing called 3033. And I was on this team in Philly, and they was like, we're not doing 3033 because they was cold hating on Cold Stormy. I don't want to bring up the past, but I told them in front of the whole team, I said, well, I don't know what y'all doing, but this is the best marketing plot I've seen in my whole history. I got a degree in marketing, and I don't know what y'all doing, but I'm doing. I had the courage to call Coach Stormy, and I said, Coach, I'm going against the whole team. Me and my little bit of my team is going to do 3033. And that was the most money I ever made. And Coach Stormy embraced me. And I know how y'all feel because I had the opportunity to go to her home back then. And that's when she first got the house. And baby, it felt like I was walking into a church almost. Y'all can take it for whatever it's worth because that is sacred ground. And for y'all to be able to walk in there, that's a blessing. And I didn't even want to go in there unqualified. That's why I didn't even press you, Coach Sheila, because I'm from Philly. I know how to get into places that I want to get in. I could have had the right conversation with you. I promise you, baby, I would have got there. But I said, nope, I'm not going back on those grounds until I'm fully qualified. No more handouts, no more back doors, none of that. You go and you get it because you earned it. I don't want to be nowhere else unless I earn it. Now, you can earn it through serving, but you can also, I want to earn it with my numbers. You know what I mean? I love to serve. I'm going to serve anyway, but I want to walk in the room knowing that I am qualified to be in that room, and that's the way it's going to go. So thank you to all the leaders, every leader. And I'm going to say this, Manaya, I came home and I had my 30-year-old daughter watch your whole presentation. And she said, Mom, that young girl is the bomb. That's what she said, Manai. I just y'all trans like that. She said she was on point with that. So keep up the great work, and the world is going to be your oyster. It already is, and I love all of y'all. It was so good seeing y'all and meeting y'all, and I can't wait to see y'all in January. On the yacht and on the clock it and in Coach Stormy's backyard. And then when you say clock it, do it like that. I love you, Coach Sheila. Peace and love, y'all. I'm out. I'm gonna turn my mic.
Baby, she said clock it. Ain't that what you say? Clock it on the yacht. Okay, Miss Platinum. We is here for it. Dory, we are here for it. Y'all better stop playing in her 60s talking about clock it, baby. Don't worry about it, baby. Jesus. Listen, we're gonna need a little extra time tonight. We're gonna need drop the word time in the comments. If you here for a little extra time, we might need just a little extra 15 minutes. I mean, if 15 minutes can help you grow, and 15 minutes can help you connect, and 15 minutes can help you, baby. If all it took was 15 minutes, I'd be on here for 37. Okay. So up next, and I do not want to say your first name wrong. I'm gonna say your last name because I feel like I can say your last name. Poldwin? Oh, you ain't have to say it out loud. They didn't know you was here trying to help me. Plowdwin? That's how you say your first name.
Orenia.
Orenia.
Yes.
I love it. Miss
Thank
Orenia,
you.
tell us about your experience this weekend, Queen.
Thank you so much, Sheila. Oh my gosh. First of all, I'm so full. This weekend was life-changing for me. Um, the fact that I was even there, the fact that I'm even connected, the fact that I'm even here is just mind-blowing, but I know it's God. Let me just tell y'all a little bit. Can y'all hear me? Okay. The day after my mother's funeral, I talked to Sheila Jones Woodward because I couldn't find my registration for Stormy Speaks, but I saw it on social media and I wanted to go. And the day after my mother's funeral, Sheila told me I'm registered and I should just go. So thank you, Sheila. And I drove from Virginia to Atlanta to hear the last hour of Stormy speaking. And I met Erica Scarber at that event. And since that event, she has been such a blessing to me. She's taken me under her wing. She has, listen, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. She's taken drunk calls from me. Um, I've been really hurt, and I've been connected to Stormy for a very long time, from the days of artists all throughout, and I'm just so grateful to be here. Erica made me stretch this weekend. She know I didn't even have it to come, but she told me I need to be there. And I, by faith, booked my flight. I didn't even know where I was gonna stay. I came, showed up at midnight to the building. I asked for a sweatsuit. They had the last sweatsuit. I was grateful to get it. I didn't know I could fit it, but I could fit it, thank God. Uh, and I just showed up. I ended up staying in a crazy hotel. It was wild. But God kept me. And I'm just so grateful. When I walked in the building, the energy, I just felt like I said the word I'm thinking of right now is worthy. I didn't feel worthy. I didn't feel like I was really worthy to be on this team or worthy to be a leader in this industry. But this experience this weekend, just being around you, Sheila, Benaya, Coach Stormy, y'all are just so humble. I mean, so sweet. You just will take a selfie, smile, and compliment everybody, every leader that spoke was so powerful. And all I could think was, oh my God, oh my God, this is 3 months. This is what is gonna happen. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen in 3 years? Because I watched Stormy build TLC and I sat back. She joined in December, November 2014. I joined in January. I watched her build TLC. I just watched. But this is 3 months. And I just couldn't believe it. I was blown away. And what I got out of this weekend was that, and I told my coach, Erica, yesterday, I have to stop believing it's possible for everybody else and it's not possible for me. And that's what I got out of this weekend. That I am a part of this family. I feel like y'all my family. I feel like y'all my sisters. Um, I'm just so grateful. Y'all poured so much out. It was spiritual. And I was fine. I had a good time. And I was partying for real in the hallway. And I was on the back of the bus. I was with the back of the bus crew. We were humbled back there because we wanted to be in the room. And I was fine until Miss V spoke. And what really hit me and I got from her was when she told Stormy that God gave you this mantle because he knew you would do it. That hit me. And I just couldn't hold it. I broke down right there, just looking at her big picture, all the things she's been able to do. And now she's carrying this vision, like Manaya said, she's carrying this vision for all of us. And now we have a chance to do something with it and be a part of it. First of all, I have a beautiful home, but if I wasn't connected to Stormy, I wouldn't even have my house. I never did network marketing, but I have just stayed connected to her. And I just remember speaking to her. She was pregnant with DJ and she wasn't really building. And she had time to speak to me for like 30 minutes one day. And she just said, she told me about her vision of helping so many women. And she's done exactly what she said she was gonna do. That was however old DJ is. That was how long ago she said it. So I just want to say thank you so much, all of you, the house, everybody in the house I stay with, so many people. Miss Juliet, she like my mama now. I love her. Um, um, Arica, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you forever. I want to be a leader in this organization. I want to join you all in the ranks. I'm just so grateful. Thank you, Stormy. I'm sorry, Coach Stormy, Dr. Stormy. Thank you so much. And all of you, I think I said everything I need to say.
Wow, thank you so much for sharing that with us. We appreciate you and we welcome you. That's one thing the leadership here in 1000 Families Rich is we welcome all the up and coming leaders. We are just the examples. We are not better than you. We are just examples that you can do it. So we welcome so many of you to go to the next level with us. Next up, see y'all keeps to see, I don't know what's happening, but y'all keep sliding these hands up. I done only asked them for 15 extra minutes now. I don't know what's happening. TK, don't you put that hand down, okay? Miss Juliet is coming up next, and y'all already know Miss Juliet about to give you the lightning, the thunder, the storm, the everything in between. So come on, Miss Juliet, talk to us. Tell us what your experience was from this weekend.
Okay, I don't know where that is, where the light and the storm and all that is. I'm just Miss Juliet, okay? 72 years older. I will never be younger. I am always older, and it is a pleasure and a privilege to be in the house in proximity with so many young ladies that look upon me as, I don't know, because of my silver hair. I always wondered if I dyed it black, would they still look at me as being auntie, grandma, whatever they look at me as? But it is what it is. I am thankful to God because He knows the plans He has for me to prosper me and to not hurt me and not to harm me and to give me a hope and a future. And at 72, I'm still believing in that because I know He is of His word. So, I have been in the industry since 2013. I was forced out of corporate America, and I knew at 62 no one would hire me because they knew that I could bounce at any time with what they call SSI. But if you know anything about SSI, you know that you can't live on that. That is money for groceries or for a little bill, not for a life or a lifestyle. And I've been married for 34 years, but I'm married to an army man who believes that I'm supposed to follow him, but I don't follow anybody. I will walk beside you. And so I believe that God blessed the child who has his own. That's why, and I can identify with TK's opener. Is it Miss Dory? Is Miss Dory? Right. Okay. I am so thankful for the little funds, but I won't say little. I'm so thankful for the funds that I am receiving or have received from pharmacy. I'm so thankful for pharmacy because pharmacy has given me something that I can take. I can pick what I want. So, I've never, in all the years that I've been in network marketing, I have never missed an event that I qualified for. So what I did was I said, okay. I drove myself in my brand new GV80 Genesis to the Miami event because I would not miss the history of seeing Coach Stormy and my coach Erica and Sheila be put on the wall in pharmacy, the first African Americans. Okay, because that is history. That is huge to me. Little did I know God helped me to get back to South Carolina safely. But when I went back to crank my car the next morning, my car was completely dead. I have not received my car yet, but it's okay. All right. So, but I said, okay, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and book the plane ticket, and get my ticket. I paid my $99. Then I booked my plane ticket. I said it'll work out somehow. And then, of course, we all stayed in a beautiful home. We had to pivot, but that's what life is all about. You just have to pivot, And when I went and Coach Stormy had a red for the color of the day for Saturday, and the pajamas Christmas. I love Christmas. Christmas is one of the seasons that I really love. Okay, and then red, y'all. Red is strong. Red is love. Red is passion. Red is energy and courage. Red is linked to the heart and the blood. And Coach Stormy has always told us God is in the heart. Okay, so I am so thankful to be in position because I was underneath one of Coach Stormy's mentors, and that's how I became to know her. And one of the ladies that was in her with her, an artist, was one of my teammates in travel. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. In travel, Ray, I'll call you back, baby. In travel, and so I've started following Coach Storm, and she's the reason that I started Instagram. And so just being under her leadership just has taught me so much. Being at 72, that doesn't mean life stops. And what I learned this weekend, I learned that it is my job and my duty to go out there and reach other seasoned seniors and bring them into this fold because they too need what we have. They too are brushing their teeth and doing all the things products that we have. So, and I have ladies that came to me and said, I want to introduce you to my mom. I'm not offended by that. I'm not offended because I mean, what life is, it is what it is. I'm 72, but I don't know how 72 is supposed to feel because I still hula hoop, I jump rope, and I can walk 10 miles. Okay. So, when I first saw the pharmacy statue, I wasn't certain about that statue because that statue is broken in some parts. If you look at it, it is broken. So that's what the statue is called, broken but together. And when we drove in our big car, big truck, wasn't black, it was white, but that's okay. And when we drove down the island to get to the mansion, and we got out and we walked across that beautiful path into that beautiful foyer that looks like a museum, and got a flute of champagne, that we walked on out to the backyard. That was a canvas of infinity pools and overlooking the ocean with palm trees, just so beautiful. And then when I looked to my left, when I looked to my right, I saw the skyline of Miami. I love Miami. I love Miami. And when I saw the statue again, I said, "Oh my God, the statue is there." And I walked to the statue and I said, "You have got to take pictures of me with the statue." And I looked at the words that statue symbolizes. People are stronger when they unite and support each other. And that's what Coach Stormy always teach us. So there's nothing by mistake. I am in the right place where I am supposed to be. And I want to salute and congratulate my girl, Veronica, for being the first in South Carolina to receive the necklace, 1,000 Families Rich. She wore that necklace before she received it because she well deserve it. Okay. And I too will receive my necklace one day. I know I have a lot of work to do. So I don't want anybody to tell me don't volunteer, or you just want you just sit here and enjoy. No, when I see something that needs to be done, I am sorry. I'm not going to apologize. I'm going to get up and do it. Okay. So I will receive my necklace. My goal is to bring some sexy, sassy, seasoned women and gentlemen in this organization and to become a platinum so I will not be left behind. I have been to Coach Stormy's house, and I loved it. I enjoyed it. It is unlike anything that I can imagine. You have to be there in order to receive what it gives. So I'm just going to stop right there because there's so much in my heart that I can say. I just want to say thank you all. Thank you, Coach Stormy. Thank you, Coach Erica. Sheila, we love you all. And thank you for having me as Miss Juliet, the lady with the platinum hair. Black and silver. I will always be black and silver. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Juliet. We just love you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all, the time is timing. We have to bring TK up to the floor, respectfully, as our first emerald in 1,000 Families Rich. I know for a fact Dr. Stormy Wellington wanted TK to talk about how she's able to wipe your screen off. how she's able to help people kill it with retail, how she's able to keep going, and what her experience was this weekend. So if we could please put some, I don't know if you can find green hearts, I don't know if it's an emerald color, but let TK feel your love, all the trainings, all the dedication, all the energy that she pours out to us. Y'all don't even know. I don't know y'all if y'all really understand, but when you get this change, something changes in you. And immediately I watched TK change. And respectfully, she has been calling and texting. And baby, she is making this VP work. And I appreciate it every time. She like, hey VP, so I want to know this. Hey VP, can we help on this? Hey VP, how we make this better? And that's what we talk about. That's what we need. That's what unites us as family. And that's what keeps us going and growing. So TK, we definitely want to hear from your experience, girlfriend. The floor is.
Thank you so much, VP Sheila. That's my VP. I go up to her. Listen, it doesn't matter how long she been in the industry, how much money. I respect who she is, first of all, as a woman. And I shared with her that I have a strong discernment. Everybody say they have a strong discernment, but when Coach Stormy, when I decided to partner with her in pharmacy, said you need to get to my house in Miami. When I got there, no one was there, and then Sheila came through the door, and she was doing a training with her team, or something was going on, and she needed to run, and she handed me her Instagram with her followers and let me talk. I'm like, oh. That's my girl. That like the energy automatically. So, Sheila, you deserve everything that is coming to you. I called you president, okay? So you better catch up, okay? Because listen, I'm coming too. So we all gonna be in there. So I'm coming too. But I call it for you. So you guys, I am so honored been in this industry. Can y'all see me? I can see me. Okay. So I've been in this industry 10 years and I always been in direct sales. I'm not a service girl. Okay. And we was in a box. Okay. When you talking or forcing people to lose weight, the conversation can be uncomfortable. Here, who do not want to be pretty and paid? So this is so easy. Somebody put easy inside of the chat. Like you listen, somebody was laughing the other day at me, and I'm just being myself. I said, baby, over here you can be pretty and paid, or you can choose to be ugly and paid. It don't matter, but just be paid, okay? Because we not focused on which one you choose to pay you want to get. You choose to pay you want to get. You can be pretty and paid, ugly and paid. It don't matter, but you gonna get paid. Yeah, listen. Y'all better start telling people. Listen, but listen, it's something about, I came home, had a long day at the airport, and took my bubble bath and did my face thing, and I'm on my eye. Someone challenged me to do the eyebrow and lash. Okay, that's what I'm playing with right now. But I have this beautiful emerald, emerald TK Walker. You are proof of strength, endurance, and pure love, just like an emerald. Keep leading in love. And so that means a lot to me. And Sheila, I don't know, you gotta teach me. Do we sleep in the necklace every day? Because I ain't take mine off. I listen, you go catch me in there. Like, baby, this is like glued to my neck. I thought that other whatever that necklace was, forgot what this glued to like this gonna be stuck right here. I'm gonna wake up and it's gonna be tatted. 1,000 families reach inside of my skin. Y'all know how you sleep so hard that it goes, baby, baby. I was not expecting it though. Like I don't feel like I know who I am, that kind of girl right there. But like this necklace and stuff, I watched everybody. I knew if I were to receive it, it would have to activate another level in me. And it did. Like automatically, like I can feel the shift change in my aura, in my energy, because I'm very authentic with what I want to happen here with 1,000 families. And that's to be in alignment with our visionary. That's to have the community, Sheila, Arca. Yeah, I thank y'all for accepting me, not judging me, answering the call, letting me have a voice. Um,
I've been winging it. And I felt like, you know, I'm very misunderstood. I give so much, and people don't understand in this industry. Well, I know some people on here know who have been a part of my organization. I always take 10% of my commissions and put it on the side for my team. And I made that promise to God. That's how I'm able to do so much for so many people. Whether it's buy flights, I sent you. I said, I'm finna buy this girl a flight. Like, she ain't, but can you just allow her to, like, that's me. And I need Sheila. I need Ark. I need Coach Stormy. That oh, she's so strong. Yeah, we are. But I need a hug. I need love too. I need conversations. I need somebody to call me and say, "Are you good?" Because I'm always trying to make somebody else good. And so I don't gatekeep. I want everybody to win. But sometimes when people don't know where you come from, I don't allow people don't like me because I don't allow them to make excuses. I don't. If you ain't really like, y'all be like, I ain't got no money, I'm broke, I ain't got no car, I ain't got this. But do you know how hard it was as a mom to sleep days in a car with the Bo Red bucket in the jail and the lotion in the trunk? And you got your eyes open and you looking over your shoulder to make sure ain't nobody coming left and right for you, to rob you, to get you. I don't know who watching me. It's the CPS coming to get my kids. We going in the truck stop. Me making sure they good at school, like mentally and emotional. So when I be hearing people make excuses, I'm like, if God, do y'all know if God brought me and I was able to do it, you can too. No experience. Like, I look back on some of my pictures when I first started CLT, and I said, "Ooh, girl, you changed a lot." But I was doing it loud because I had a need. I didn't make excuses. I wasn't worried about no bag. I wasn't worried about no shoes. I wasn't worried about no teeth. I think I had back then they had the packs of hair. They didn't even have bundles. Okay? They didn't have bundles. In 2000, they had packs of hair. Baby, I was getting the best pack of hair I could. The Yaki, too. Okay? And I was showing people that you can do this. Like, I wasn't saying go retail. Like, I was going inside the nail shop showing people. So, Sheila, I hope that people understand that this 12 days of Christmas is intentional. We're not making excuses of why you're not making money in pharmacy. Yes, it's a 30-day comp plan and you get commissions on the 10th, but we can make some money every day from the toothpaste. We can make some money every day from the lip gloss. It's another lady just like me. When she take them false lashes on, she ain't got none. Okay. And so y'all just gotta stay grounded. Keep focused. Let's kill anything that could be a distraction. And that's what I tell people. People like, well, TK, how you make it? Because I got focused and I made sacrifices. My sacrifice is not going to look like your sacrifice. Sheila's sacrifice is not going to look like our sacrifices in this industry is totally different because God gave us all individual purposes. Once you realize that Sheila's purpose for us is not my purpose for y'all, y'all better catch up with that. And I love that. But so many of us are afraid. See, y'all see me because I'm bold. I fearless. Like, I'm relentless. Like, baby, y'all don't understand. Once you've been low to the ground, low to the ground, low to the ground, under the ground, and God take you out of situations like that, can't nobody tell you what God can't do. For real. Look at Sheila being the first. Baby, she would never be the same. Never. Oh, I can't wait to see what kind of car, she about to get. I cannot wait for me to call her. I said, girl, you can pick me up from the airport. My flight landed at 3:45. Sheila coming to get me. We're going to get some lemon drops and lamb chops. So, yeah, so it's an honor to be in this position. And I'm not running a race with nobody. I am here to serve. I am here to make sure another mama is not struggling. Another mama is not looking for food. The mama who depending on child support, you could say, go late. Man, baby daddy, going back over there. I got this. Okay? That's what I'm here for. I am called to those who need me because I understand the single mama struggle. I understand what it's like when you don't have that extra stream of income and you want to have the time freedom was very important to me, Sheila, when I moved here in Houston because I didn't have no family here. And then when your girls are young and you put them on a bus by themselves, y'all know how we used to put kids on the bus and they got to go home and lock the door and don't you open the door until you get home kind of thing. That was scary for me. And so I just want to make sure that we understand that I am here to make sure that I serve and we all make some money and we all grow. So I'm turning it back to you.
Can we please put some green hearts in the chat for our girl TK and her heart to be able to share with every single one of us tonight on this call? My goodness, thank you. And yeah, girlfriend, I can't wait. Just, be ready because January look like there's something about to happen. So I'm gonna be picking you up from the airport when we come back. Well, everybody come back to Miami next month. So something is going on. God is just doing what God is doing. But thank you so much, TK. And I believe we all felt you when you talked about I just needed a hug. And I think every person, male, female, on this call can connect and can relate to that because how many of us sometimes we just need somebody to check on us. We is always the strong ones. We just need somebody to just love on us. And that's one of the things that we continue to have here in 1000 Families Rich. And I am going to bring up our last speaker of the evening. Now, there are some more hands up. And the only thing that I please ask is nobody feel no type of way. Please, on the 1 o'clock trainer call tomorrow, please come. We want to hear from you. We're going to be hearing from people all week long, okay? So this energy is not something that is going to tap out. Melinda, I definitely want to hear what your biggest takeaways were, girlfriend, watching you experience this, Miss Marvis. Like, please, Tiffany, Miss Graham, make sure y'all come tomorrow at 1 o'clock. We want to hear from you. I know you want to talk about your daughter, Tiffany. That was a beautiful experience we all want to hear about. But taking us out on this call this evening, what is she? How does she teach us class? Woman of purpose, but when you say it backwards, it's pow and catch it. She told us to make sure we catch it, and we caught it, and we are so fired up, Latasha. We are grateful for you. We are thankful for you. We celebrate you. Can you please put some green hearts in the chat for Emerald Director Latasha? Wow. Wait, what? We can't hear you. We can't hear you. Oh, it's not muted either. Wap, try to say something.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I sat here and I've been soaking it all in as I've been soaking it all in. And I forgot to raise my hand and I'm like, I'm just listening to everyone. And winning weekend was just that. First, I have to just say to you, Sheila, but first to our Dr. Stormy, who's not here. We know she's doing her thing with Sharonda, and I talked to her today, and I mean, she just goes and goes and goes. And I'm like, wow, I saw her at the airport this morning. I talked to her when she got off the airplane, and I'm like, wow, when I grow up, I want to be able to go and go and go. But to you, Sheila, that little red dress did it for me. I thought you looked so freaking amazing, like a Barbie doll or something. Y'all gotta give her some red hearts. Like the red dress, the heel, like everything was just so cute. But just like everybody else, Sheila, I saw you come over to coach during the makeup class and hand her something. And I just watched your servitude. I don't know anyone who has served like you, outside of me going to church and seeing that your servitude makes us all want to serve greater. And no matter how high you climb, you're still serving. And I don't know where you got that from, but just keep it up, because everyone doesn't serve to that capacity. So I thank you for being powerful and still knowing who you are and knowing that that thing is on you. So I thank you for it calls us all to a greater level of servitude. But as I listen to each woman, I sat here and I'm like, you belong. If there's just one thing I want to say is you belong. Our coach created a platform where we belong, opening up her home. Many of us saw her on social media, and one never even dreamed of being in her house, but just being at her house, sitting with her humility, sitting on the floor, walking around her pool, using her bathroom. Just allowing that. People waited for years. Lakia said 18 years. And you all, it's just absolutely amazing. We all are different, but we all are the same. And that's what I'm starting to recognize. It's okay to be hard, but it's okay to be soft. It's okay to be tired, but it's okay to keep going. We got a lot of things in common. And the commonality really is that we all want something different. And I'm just so grateful for Winning Weekend. I came up with this acronym, you all, because I had to describe it my way. Winning, walk in who you are. Come as you are. No comparison, no pretending. That's the W. I, invest in yourself. No presence. Listen, your presence in the room is what we need. We need you in the room. So because you there, it's already a win. In, again, no comparison. Your journey is valid. Your pace is perfect. Whatever TK had to go through, it is because she had to go through it to be the woman she is today, to become the woman she will be tomorrow, to help another woman, because your life and what you've gone through is never in vain. Whatever Sheila had to go through, whatever you're going through right now, woman on the other end of this call, you are right on time for where you're going. So your journey is valid, your pace is perfect. Now is the end. Now is your time, not later, not when you're ready, but now. Do not miss this movement. Do not miss what's happening. There's a certain thing called a wealth pocket. You got to jump in sometimes, just like with the Rockefellers. There was the railroads, and there was the tobacco industry, and there was the car industry. This industry right now, you got to jump in right now. Now is your time. Identity before income. Know who you are. When you know who you are, you will produce at a level that nobody can steal or take away from you. So have your identity in next level thinking. Don't do it the same. Go up to the next level. Old mindsets can never allow you into new rooms. Next level mindsets. G, your gift, your individual gift, Miss Juliet, your individual gift, Miss Shamia, your individual gift, Jay, is going to make room for you. Your gifts create you all the access. I am so happy and grateful now that our coach has opened up this door called pharmacy for us. It already was open, but she gave us the ability to walk through it boldly with our head up. It doesn't matter what you went through. Everything that you went through positioned you for this time as now, but not just for you, for the many thousands and millions of women that are coming behind us. I'm so grateful to be here. It's nothing. I can't explain it. It's unexplainable. I'm wearing this chain. I said, I don't watch Coach Stormy give chains away. This was a winning weekend. I have on one of Coach Stormy Wellington's chains. You all walk in who you are, invest in yourself, no comparison. Now is your time. Identity before income, next level thinking, and your individual gifts will make room for you. You don't have to compare yourself to anybody who got a chain, who stood up in that room. Man, we got some powerful women here, and I cannot wait for what's next.
Wow, can we give it up to Latasha Wop? Thank you so much, Queen, for coming in and helping us understand what the winning really and truly stands for. Put some fire in the chat for that. My goodness gracious. Well, guys, we are over time, but I feel like it was worth the time. And if it was worth the time for you, just drop in the comments, worth it, worth it, worth it, worth it, worth it. So we want you to know, everybody that is on this call, see, something happens when you stay on the call towards the end. Some people decide to get off. It's their thing, no problem. We went over time, but let me just tell everybody that's here, the qualifications have started for the next Never Eat Alone winning weekend experience. Okay. The qualifications, TK, is December and January. The first 100 people. And I want y'all to understand something. It's not the first 100 in Dr. Stormy Wellington's organization. It's the first 100 in Dr. Stormy's organization, and TK's organization, and your organization, and WAP organization, and Manaya organization. Do you not know it's people right now that's about to say, wait a minute, I'm not missing this next one, Carmen. I am going to be there, Miss Carla. So put your head down and get focused, because we have work to do. We still have so much time to close this month out to make sure that you qualify in December. Make it where there's no room for nobody in January, because you did what it takes before the year even clicks over. You secured your spot. You secured your position at the next Never Eat Alone winning weekend. The second one, I'm telling you, y'all already know, the second 90 has no choice but to be better than the first 90. Nope, it has started. So it is qualifications, is the month of December, because if we remember, we just did the Never Eat Alone this weekend, and that was from October and November. Now it is for December and January, and we're doing it at the end of January, okay? So once it gets to 100, guys, there's nothing that we can do. Again, we are not opening it back up. Everybody must register, and guess what? You're going to receive an email. If you have hit 25%, give us 72 hours. You know, we're moving, a lot of things happening. But if you have already hit 25% so far in this month, you are going to receive a private email. This is not an email that you can send to anybody, because once you try to send it, it's going to lock it, and it does not work like that. This is directly for Lakia. It is connected to Lakia's email. Lakia registers and it's connected. If Lakia tries to send it to Sheila, Sheila can't register. It's not going to work. Congratulations, Vanessa, for requalifying today as bronze. Let's celebrate that. So listen, y'all, let's keep going. Let's keep growing. This last thing I'm going to say is bare minimum. Whatever you did last month, you got to do it again. If not higher, if not going to the next level. And everybody that got your chains, we have a higher responsibility, because people are watching us, and everybody who did not receive a chain, but you know for a fact that you serving your way, you earning your way, and you paying your way, you are doing what it takes. The next time we together, you just never know who's gonna get a chain. My name is Sheila Monique. I am so proud, so grateful, so thankful that I stay committed to my goals and my dreams, so that way I'm on this call with every single one of us. Safe travels to so many of our leaders that are flying home tonight and driving home tonight. Travel mercies on everybody. And do not forget, tomorrow hold on, Coach Erica, help me out. Tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we were going to be on a Zoom ceremony for the awards for everybody that qualified last month. Guys, there are so many people who qualify for their $1,000 director bonus, their $1,000 bronze bonus, their $2,000 bonus, golden bonus, their $4,000 platinum bonus. Guys, so many people are going to get recognized tomorrow. They're doing it via Zoom because of the holidays. So we want to make sure that we get on this call tomorrow. We celebrate everybody, man, just like we were in the room. And guess what? January, they're going to do it again. February, they're going to do it again. And then if I can just tell y'all, February, we going crazy. It's my birthday month, okay? I'm just telling y'all right now, a lot of people right now, this is your third month qualifying. I just want to see some real quick. If this is your third qualifying month right now, can you drop a 3 in the comments so we can see how many people we going to be celebrating? We would just want to see, is this your second month qualifying? This your third month qualifying? Or is this going to be your first time that you qualify? Look at all the 3s. Look at all the 2s. What about you? Thank you so much, Dr. Stormy Wellington, for trusting us with your vision. Continue to go, continue to grow, kill it out there in Las Vegas. You, Sharonda, Monakia, y'all gonna kill this opportunity. And we pray that the women that are in that room tonight understand what's really and truly happening in that room, and they do exactly what it is that they need to do and go to the next level. We love and appreciate every single one of you. We'll see you right back here on the same exact platform tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm so sorry. I don't know exactly who's training tomorrow at 1 o'clock. But one of our amazing leaders are going to be killing it on the trainer call tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have an amazing Dr. Stormy Wellington. Oh, we love you. Okay, yes, ma'am. Yep. All right. I love and appreciate y'all, man. You already know what I'm going to say. If it was good for you, like it was good for me, go blow it up in your chats. Go blow it up in Dr. Stormy Wellington's DM and let her know she has such an amazing leadership team. No matter where she is in the world, we continue to go and continue to grow. Have an amazing evening. Thank you so much for your time.
We
Thank
love you,
you.
Coach
Good
Sheila.
pharmacy.
Much.
Thank you,
Testimony.
ladies, for the
Thank
presentation. Y'all
awesome.
be
Bye.
cool.
Have
Thank
a
you.
blessed
Thank you.
Go VP.
Congratulations.
Madam Vice
Thank
President.
you.
How you doing now, Miss Green? How you doing, Miss Juliet?
Hey,
Send me
baby.
those
Good.
pictures that we